Electric rate cap removal. It's been a year-long reality for some, and it's just around the corner for others. We'll review how it worked for PPL customers in 2010 and take a look at what next year will be like for customers whose caps are coming off. We'll also look at Pennsylvania's aging electrical infrastructure and the onset of smart grid technology. Your Power Choices is next.
Funding for Your Power Choices is provided by PPL Electric Utilities, which offers information to help consumers save energy. More at ppplelectric.com. And by viewers like you. Thank you.
Welcome to Your Power Choices. I'm Scott Detrow. By now, most customers in the Mid-State have been inundated with opportunities to switch electricity suppliers. But for people in Med-Ed's territory, the ability to switch is just starting. Your Power Choices producer Mark Wallace takes a look at the past and the future of rate caps.
January 1st, 2011 will mark the one-year anniversary for the removal of rate caps in the PPL territories. Since that time, the market has changed. Customers have seen an increase in the number of energy supply companies offering the chance to switch from their default supplier.
Creating the marketplace for energy suppliers has been a great economic engine for the state of Pennsylvania. The Commission has licensed 140 companies to be able to provide energy supply to customers. Companies that were not here before, that are here now, that are employing people in Pennsylvania, that have made capital investments here, and they're here to stay. It's a positive impact for customers to realize that the market has moved in the right direction and that the increases that they may have been looking at 12, 18 months ago are not the case now and should not be the case going into 2011.
The new year also marks a new beginning for the Med-Ed territory, whose rate caps will come off starting December 31st of this year. The Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission is predicting a similar competitive market to spring up.
We are expecting that the competition in the Med-Ed service territory will be robust as well, because the default price, if you don't switch, will jump somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 20%. This is after 15 years of that rate being capped. We expect that Med-Ed customers will be offered a penny off whatever Med-Ed's price to compare will be. So it'll be fairly easy to save somewhere between $100 and $200 a year for someone who consumes in the neighborhood of 700 to 1,000 kilowatt hours per month.
The price to compare is something customers need to be aware of in the coming months if they plan on switching electricity providers.
Before a customer can make an intelligent choice, you have to be able to compare apples with apples. You need to be comparing the same price. And it isn't simply a matter of comparing the electricity generation costs. It isn't simply a kilowatt hour charge. Other things are included. There's transmission costs, state taxes. There are also some charges for renewable energy. On top of that, customers should know how long is the contract, usually a year. Are there any early termination fees? You can start signing up before the end of this year. You don't have to wait until next year. You can make the switch at any time, even though this doesn't go into effect until 1/1/11.
For Your Power Choices, I'm Mark Wallace.
And joining us in the Greenwald studio to continue the conversation are Doug